guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. It is October 10th. It's a very early morning of October 10th. I'm coming to you with a PWCC weekly auction number 38, top 100 basketball recap that just ended last night on October 9th. I am changing colors because I had 8 kids' soccer games this weekend. Yes, I have a lot of kids. Yes, they all play soccer. So if I am a different color than I was a few days ago, it's because I sat in the sun and baked like an old man raisin. Not wasting any time. Let's get your Monday morning started the right way. I am going to screen share as always. This is the PWCC weekly auction. It can be found on PWCCmarketplace.com. Go to weekly marketplaces, pull it up. You can sort it the way that I did, which was highest closed price. And I am starting with card number 96 at the very bottom, and we're going to work our way to the top. Stay tuned. You're going to want to see what Mount Rushmore looks like, what the top row of 4 looks like. Once again, we've got some great variety this week. Last night, 7 of the first 7 cards featured 7 different players. So unique and unusual. This is 2 weeks in a row where, usually the top 4, maybe really the top 12 to 16 cards are dominated by LeBron, Curry, Jordan, and Kobe. Not the case this time. So stay tuned. You'll see those top rows in just a bit. I am not going to talk as much as I normally do. I've got a million things to do today in my work life, but also in the content creation category. So I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to start scrolling. Blue X Factor, LeBron, 3rd year. Allen Iverson, you guys are going to have to look on the screen and figure out the prices yourself. This is the Gem Mint version of what I think is one of the best base cards of the mid-90s. This is the Skybox EX2000 Iverson rookie base, but man, that doesn't look like a base card. Kind of looks like the Natural Born Thrillers insert, but those were base cards. A real early Excalibur Kaboom from 2016 for LeBron. I'm not sure what brand those shoes are. It looks like Brooks, but we know it's not. Kobe Bryant Orange over here. This is Topps Chrome Orange, serial number to 199, BGS 9.5. No subs on the front, 1680. First card we'll look up on Card Ladder is this 1998 Metal Universe Planet Metal die cut. You guys know there's a 97 Planet Metal that gets most of the acclaim and notoriety, but this is the 98 Metal Universe die cut. We've got it pulled up in Card Ladder. Big jump here, so check out the last 2 sales over the last 6 months. In May, it went for $11.40. In July, it went for $11.10, so right on the same number. And then this one last night jumps to $16.80. This is a pop 114 in BGS 9 condition. I'm always stressing that the PSA 10 is a very low pop 30, and the BGS 9.5 is a low pop 29. So only a combined 59 gems out there. Somebody knew that, and when they saw the BGS 9 for the low price of $16.80, they snatched it and added it to their collection. We've got a gold, the rookies, Zion Optic right here. For some reason, this card with all that weird scaffolding looking triangle stuff in the background reminds me of one of those credentials cards, like the ultra modern credentials, not the 90s credentials. 1710, a Luka autograph with whatever that is on the end of it. I guess, is that his jersey number, or is that just, oops, I accidentally dropped the pen on my way out? This is the high gloss auto in PSA 9, 1740 from his Real Madrid team. A 96 Finest Series 1 sealed hobby box. Kobe, Iverson, Ray Allen, Nash, rookie hunting goes for $17.40. This is like a grail card for Bradley Beal collectors out there. Bradley Beal's good, not great. I worry that Devin Booker is following in his footsteps and they're going to end up having similar careers. Good, not great. Possible Hall of Fame type players. I don't know. I guess we got to let it all play out. Beal's got a lot of tread left on the tire, as does Booker. But I think about guys like that, the Mitch Richmonds, the guys who never won but put up crazy numbers. Beal's following in the footsteps of great players like that. Reggie Miller, guys like that. 1770. This is his autograph Prizm BGS 10. Auto 10. It's got the NBA black sticker, which is a pretty rare feature to find on a card. Most of them at best get that gold. This is the black. This is a pop 1 of 2, and I'm assuming it's probably the only one of those 2 that has the black NBA sticker. 1770 seems really cheap, but again, I don't know. I don't know the future of Bradley Beal's cards or the future of Bradley Beal's career. He's kind of stuck in Siberia. No offense to all my Siberian watchers, but that's not where you want to be right now in October. But that's where Bradley Beal is, because the Wizards are never going to be good as long as during his window at least. 2019 Prizm Green Pulsar Ja Morant PSA 8 1800, Purple Ice SGC 9 Zion. The next card we're going to look up in card ladders, this interesting little fella right here. It's got a little miniature guy named Trae Young on here. He took the world by storm because nobody expected him to be nearly as good as Doncic, and then he had a great rookie year, and he's had a couple of great years since then. He's always going to be in Doncic's shadow. This is one of his more rare cards. This is his 2018 Select Silver Courtside, back when Courtside actually meant something, and I'll show you what I mean. This card sold for $1,800. The card is a pop 35. That is a very low pop card in PSA 10 condition. The card's on a death march. It's $1,800. This card, less than 2 years ago, sold for $7,500 square in the middle of that first quarter 2021 bubble. It's all the way down here to $1,800. If you're a Trae Young believer, this is not a bad rookie card to look at. I don't collect Trae. I don't own a Trae Young card. I certainly don't own any Select Courtside cards that I know of. But if I was going to buy an ultra modern, shiny Trae Young card, this would be a reasonable option to consider in comparison to his Silver Prizm, which is, going to be a crazy high pop card in the thousands in PSA 10 condition. So Courtside Silver used to be extremely rare and very difficult to find. And so that's the PSA 10 selling for only $1,800. That's less than the silver Luka Doncic Silver Prizm PSA 10, which I think sells for just a shade over $2,000, which is also like a pop. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's also like a pop over $2,000. LeBron James 1,800 for his PSA 9s. We got two of them right here, 1,830 and 1,800. Let's look that up, because we're always looking up the PSA 10s, but some people don't collect in that range, right? PSA 10s, I think we're pushing like 7,500, 8,000, something like that. The PSA 9 over the last 3 months, guys, and I told you this is a trend that we're seeing. And again, I've got gillions and zillions of these, so I'm not trying to hype the card, but over the last 3 months, the card's got 44 data points and it's up 7.5%. So it's nice to see that it looks like it's stabilized a little bit. This one's actually up even more from the last one over the last 3 months, an 8%, 7.5% growth. What has the PSA 10 done over that same last 3 months? 13.81% growth. So a little bit of volatility here, but overall, top to bottom, it looks like it's pretty steadily up. The last PSA 10, yeah, I was right, was about 81.37. So good to see for the market in general when cards like that and 86 Fleer do okay. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, also known as Lou Alcindor, SGC 80, SGC 6, one of the old SGC labels with the PWCC 30% sticker, 1830. Steph, number to 35 auto, does 1860. Zion, it looks like Willy Wonka had diarrhea on the front of this card. Too much Spectra, way too much stuff going on here. Just let me see the player, put some colors in the patch instead of on the card, and then let's get down to business. This is not good. 1890 for that, whatever it is. It's called Celestial. It should be called Wonka Diarrhea. 2019 Panini Mosaic Genesis Ja Morant PSA 10. I know for a while there people thought Genesis were like crazy low pop, super short print, but I don't think they're quite as short print as we once thought they were. Somebody comment below, let me know what you think. I don't see the appeal of Genesis. I don't think it's all that great, but a lot of people love it. It's a case hit, this, that, super short print, whatever. Let me know your comments on Genesis. I'm curious to get what you guys think about that. I know there's also Peacock out there, so I don't know what's better, Peacock or Genesis, but I know those are apparently the two parallels you want from Panini Mosaic. 2018 Cornerstones Downtown LeBron PSA 10, 1890. Cool looking card right there when LeBron shifted over to the Los Angeles Lakers. SGC 5.5 Oscar right here for 1890 with a PWCC sticker. Another Steph auto, number 10, 1920. A Pete rookie. PSA 8 does 1950. Another Steph auto, a Kobe cutting edge. This is a really cool card from a very under the radar obscure product called 1999 Skybox Apex. And so this was one of those Skybox product, offshoots. I don't know how many years they did it, but it couldn't have been long. It might have been 1 or 2 years. Again, I don't know. I'm guessing. But I know that when I see these cards, and they've got some other cutting edge cards, these are really cool looking designs. Super intricately die cut. This is a Pop 10 in PSA 10 condition and sold for under $2,000. That seems cheap to me for 99 Skybox Apex cutting edge Kobe. We've got a 1985 Mercante Michael Jordan Campeones Baloncesto Rojo PSA 3 sells for $19.80. Magic Johnson with a little inscription underneath. BGS 7.5 10. This is actually called Exquisite Collection Inscriptions. It's serial number to 25. Pop 1 of 1. Only 3 graded higher. $2,000 on that one. 2010. Anthony Edwards purple. Real good looking action pose. Anthony Edwards is a pogo stick off one leg or two. One of those versatile 1 or 2 foot dunkers. Serial number to 25. Purple's not a color match, so it's a little funky. 2070 for that card. LeBron patch. Serial number to 10 from Flawless. $2,070 for that one. Let's look up the Michael Jordan 97 Thrill Seekers BGS 9.5. This is a minimum gem copy of the card. The card did 2,070. That's down. We're going to see some variation. Some of these Jordan inserts we're going to see are going back up from their last comp. Some of them are still coming down from their last few comps. This one's come down 1, 2, 3 times in a row, all the way down to 2,070. And BGS 9.5 is a Pop 55 card. Not a lot out there. PSA 10, there's 34. So there's less than 100 combined gem mint copies of this card out there. This card looks like that Skybox EX2000 Iverson we looked at with that window pane, but it's got the scope for the window in the background, as you can see right there. That's that original scope pattern that we see now today, and I think in like Select is where you see the scope pattern. But 2070, this card's down 46% over the last 6 months. It's probably even worse. Well, it's been all the way as high as 4,500, 4,550, all the way down to 2,070. So it's basically been cut in half over the last couple years. The Doncic does settle back at, and that's kind of the number right now, 2,000 to 2,200. The silver PSA 10, 2,100. A LeBron triple dimensions. I'm not familiar with these, but they're good looking cards. When I see them, I feel like they look like the Topps Finest, but they're called Upper Deck triple dimensions. It's serial numbered to 500, 2,100. Here's a parallel I've never seen because I don't collect Donruss Optic, but this is called Photon. 2,130. Apparently it's SSP. It doesn't look like it's numbered. It's an interesting little pattern on that border, but again, how many different parallels are there from Optic, Prizm, and Select now? It's gotten a little bit outrageous, but this Photon LaMelo is only Pop 8 in PSA 10, so it must be pretty short print. That card does 2,130 out there. The horizontal patch auto from National Treasures for Jordan Poole PSA 8 does 2220. He's tearing it up in the preseason, despite the fact that he lost all his teeth because his jackass teammate punched him in the face, talking trash about their contract extension fight that they're going through. So not all is not well in the Golden State Warriors camp. My guess is Draymond might have been in the wrong in that situation. Just a hunch. 2002 Finest Base LeBron PSA 10, 2220. Let's look that up. That's an interesting card. The white suit pre-rookie card for LeBron. This card is actually doing really well over the last 3 months, up 23% with 8 data points, so pretty steady here. You can tell it was at 1,800. It dipped a little bit down here to 1,700 in the 1,700s, and now it's all the way back up to 2,220. Maybe people are starting to pick up some of these LeBron cards. This is not a high pop card, 267. You know, the question's always, is it his rookie card? It's pre-rookie, but what is it? It's his first card. That's one of those deals where I'll let Victor, the rookie card guy, fight about whether that's a rookie card or an XRC or a pre-rookie card. Maybe he's wearing his Cleveland Cavs jersey underneath the white suit. We don't know. Maybe it's one of those tearaway white suits. We know it's big enough. It's like MC Hammer dressed him for that one. If you don't know who MC Hammer is, you're young and I'm jealous. Kobe Bryant, some Eminence. I really still never understand these Eminence cards. It's a 1 of 1 and it only sold for $22.50. That seems nuts to me. I don't collect Kobe, I don't collect Eminence, and I don't collect little silver bar cards. A Jordan, I think we're going to see 2 copies of this card. I might be wrong. This is his 5x7 card number 5 called Slam Dunk, I believe. Slam Dunk Supers, $22.80 for that one. We've got a normal size star Jordan right here from 85-86, number 117. The base card, BGS 9, goes $23.70. A 9.5 mixed gem Kobe Showcase. These are numbered to 250. Remember, this is not the Legacy collection. This is a serial number to 250, does $23.70. A Kobe auto, an interesting little, and I'll let you read it yourself. If you go click on it, you can see it. It's a 98 Kenner starting lineup Jordan with an autograph and a letter of authenticity with it, $25.20. That's an interesting piece there. It doesn't look like the card's graded. It's just in a semi-rigid holder. Why? I have no idea. That seems odd. Seems like a card like that, you just want to slab it in something, at least slab it authentic. I don't know. Right next to that, this looks like a cassette tape. When I look at this card, and this dates how old I am, right? When I was a kid, we'd pop in a cassette tape in the car and we'd listen to it. I was even old enough to use something called 8-tracks when I was a really little kid, and we would take cross-country trips. I played ball, and I actually was a BMX racer, believe it or not, in a former life when I was, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. And we'd take cross-country trips with my mom and dad. I was an only child. So he would pop in this 8-track with like Saturday Night Fever and the Bee Gees, and I would listen to those dudes sing like a girl. I actually still love the Bee Gees and love their music. That is weird. Nice little tidbit and a fact that you have now learned about me. But I'm a little bit digressing here. But this is the 2016 Flawless Triple Diamond, whatever that means, Giannis. It's serial numbered to 3, 2640. The LeBron second-year Jambalaya, 8.5, does 2640. A Kobe autograph 1-in-1, Timeless Moments. Sorry, that's not Kobe, that's Shaq. I'm so used to seeing Kobe autos on here ad nauseum. This is a Shaq auto with the gold Sharpie. Cool looking card there. Serial numbered only to 5 in the original 1-in-1 encased 2-piece, 2760. The white mosaic John Morant right here outdoes the John Morant Genesis that we saw earlier. Was that Genesis a rookie? Yeah, it was. And so the Genesis does 1890. The white mosaic is serial number to 25 and does 2760. So white over Genesis apparently. We've got the gold vinyl. Is this 1 of 1? Yeah, gold vinyl 1 of 1 Steph Curry. Cool. There's probably 100 of those out there, but this is a cool card. I like the gold vinyl. It's starting to grow on me a little bit. At first, I was like, ugh, it's kind of ugly, but it's starting to grow on me. This is the 2013 Goodwin Champions Jordan golf autographed sport royalty thing. It's a pop 1, only 3 graded higher, 2880. Let's look up the Golden Touch. BGS 9.5. This is a Gem Plus copy of this card. It sold for $28.80. I think I've got him pulled up. There he is. Big jump from the last one. You know, I don't know if it's time for the card to jump, or I don't know if it jumped because the subs were so good, but it is a Gem Plus. Gem Plus means 3 9.5s and a 10, or 2 9.5s and 2 10s, right? I just call those Gem Plus. If you wanted to, you could call it Gem Plus, and then the 2 10s a Gem Plus Plus. But now that's a mouthful, so she said. Here we go. So this card right here, I think this is kind of an ugly blob-looking card, but it is what it is, and I know it's rare. It's only a Pop 73 and BGS 9.5. Look at this. Pop 12 and PSA 10. Not a lot of those to go around, but the BGS 9.5 takes a nice little jump here from 2237 to 2880. So good jump there. This is a card that I thought sold low. Again, it's 2020 Elite. I know it's not the most popular product, but it is a dual autograph and its sticker. It is a dual autograph of Ja and Anthony Edwards. In my opinion, 2 absolutely can't miss. It is a little bit preposterous that Ja Morant is passing a torch considering he's like 15 years old. Usually you'll see like, you know, Reggie Miller passing the torch to Devin Booker, or Kobe passing the torch to Anthony Edwards, or LeBron passing it to, Ja Morant or whatever. But we're seeing like a 23-year-old pass the torch to a 21-year-old. So that's a little bit odd that they put those 2 guys on a card, but they got a nice dual auto of 2 absolute phenom can't miss players. Serial number to 10, 9.5, none graded higher, only $3,000. Seems like it would be worth more than that. I don't know. It is what it is. Let me know in the comments if you think that seems cheap. 1997 EX 2001 sealed box 3120. Another Kobe Court Kings auto. Good looking card there. I love Court Kings autos. They're all on card. It's that canvas texture. I just think these are really good looking cards. 9.510 there for that Kobe 3240. Like for instance, that's a cool looking Kobe auto right there, and I get it. But I would much rather have this Ja Morant and Anthony Edwards dual auto, even though it's a sticker. I just think that's really cool because theoretically that's Anthony Edwards rookie card, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Ja Morant second year, but that's an Ant-Man's rookie card, and it's a pop 1, none graded higher. I would just rather that card. We've got the Giannis base autograph PSA 9. I don't think I looked this one up. Did I? Maybe I did. No, I didn't. I got distracted because next to that Ja Morant PSA 9 base Prizm autograph is that the real Ant-Man, Anthony Simons, my guy. You guys know I'm high on Anthony Simons. I'm the proud owner of 2 copies of this card. I did not go after it, and I'm not lying to you. You can see item has been sold. If I bid on it, I'm logged in. So if I bid on it, you would see that I lost or I got outbid or that I won it. I didn't bid on it, although it was brought to my attention from some friends of mine who know I'm a big Anthony Simons collector. Hopefully this went to one of the guys in my Damian Lillard group on Instagram, and they picked up another Blazers backcourt National Treasures True RPA PSA 9. Good looking card. Obviously, I've got 2 of them. 3360. Yes, that is much lower than I paid for my last one, but it is way higher than I paid for my first one. I will promise you that. Because I was in on this young man very, very early in the game. So 3360, I suspected this card would go a little bit higher, maybe in the 38 to 4,000 range, but 3360 seems like a fair price considering what some of these other guys, National Treasures RPAs, go for. Another Kobe Bryant. This is Noir Prime Color. Good looking card there, 3360. Dual auto KD and Kobe. Strange matchup there. Serial number to 10, BGS 9.5, minimum gem 3360. Here's the other one, the 5x7 number 5 again, BGS 9. I guess this one had better subs or maybe just looked better. And I tell you what, the centering looks really good on that, which is really rare for Star. But this is another one of those gigantic poster board 5x7s, 3360. This card appeals to me, guys. I don't know what it is, but the color match on this card between jersey, the pattern on the card, and then the patches, I think this is really cool. And again, there's 8 trillion different variations now of these RPAs, even in Immaculate. But this is the PSA 8. It's the gold, so it's serial number to 10. 3480 for that Tyrese Maxey. People are expecting a humongous year from him. He tore it up last year when Harden was not on the court. We have to see how he and Harden work together. That's a really weird fit. There's a couple of weird backcourt fits in the NBA that I'm anxious to see this year. DeJounte Murray and Trae Young is one, and in the preseason they look like they can't miss a beat. Maxey and Harden is another one. They both want the ball so much. And then the third one that I'm going to keep my eye on, really there's 4. The third one I'm going to keep my eye on is Detroit, Cade Cunningham and Ivy. Both of those guys seem to be ball dominant, high usage rate, alpha point guards, but Ivy may take a back seat. I can't see Cade Cunningham moving off the ball and giving it to Ivy as a rookie. I don't see that happening. And then the other one is going to be SGA and Giddey in OKC. SGA doesn't shoot the ball well enough to play off the ball, to be honest with you. He is a high usage rate, ball dominant point guard in every sense of the word, and a good one. And Giddey looks to have great promise. He's shooting the ball a little bit better in preseason, so we'll see how that works out. There's a lot of backcourt deals where people have to figure out where they fit and how they're going to play together. We've got Kobe Bryant, another Court Kings on-card autograph Kobe, 3480 for that one, Sapphire Auto. A Steph Curry from Certified, patch auto, 3480. Silver, this is the pink, I think it's like a National Sports Card Convention card that was given away there. Damn, serial numbered to 4? That doesn't seem right. We might as well look at it because that doesn't seem right. Let's find the serial number on this bad boy. That is card number 1 out of 4. That seems too cheap. Wow, that is his rookie year. That is select. It is ugly, but it is die cut. It is serial number to 4. It is gem mint condition, and it's $3,600. Interesting. It is what it is. A BVG 8.5 Bird Magic. I would crack that quicker than you could say crack that and sub it into PSA. 97 Ultrability Superstar. This is a card that I'm proud to be the owner of. 3720 for the 9.5. Let's pull him up. I've got him in here. There he is. Oh, sorry. I had that Anthony Simons card pulled up. That's what he's done over the last 4 sales. 33, 55, 51 when he was killing. He was killing it at the end of last season for the G League Blazers when everybody was hurt and Lillard was out. And all the way down here to 3360. So I like that pickup on that Anthony Simons PSA 9 card, to be quite honest with you. But the card we're looking at now is this Michael Jordan Superstar. Nice uptick from the last sale. 3120 up to 3720. It's only a pop 30 card. This is a mixed gem with 110-19, a Kobe triple patch auto 3840. This is a green X-Fractor LeBron second year card, 3840. That's serial number to an extremely arbitrary 19. It looks like kind of like a starburst pattern here, but it's an X-Fractor, and I guess starburst and X-Fractor have always kind of had similar patterns. 3,840. Here's an interesting deal. This is a Ja Morant. People do not dig draft picks or college jersey cards. Obviously, it's a one-of-one black mosaic. Ja Morant in his Murray State Racers uniform, 3960, one of one, only copy in the world, PSA 9. So 3960 for that card. Which card on this row would you want to have the most? The triple patch auto Kobe, the green X-Fractor second year LeBron, or the Jordan Superstars BGS 9.5? That's a tough one for me. Morant, no. College, I don't touch it. Kobe, I don't really collect him. It would be tough for me, a second year crazy rare LeBron versus a pretty rare Jordan. I would probably go with this LeBron right here, to be quite honest with you, although green is kind of a strange color historically speaking, other than the PMG green. After that, green's kind of been the forgotten parallel color. I don't know. It'd be a tough one between the LeBron and the Jordan. Tim Duncan embossed refractor PSA 9. These are serial number to 74 and die cut at the top. That's nutso. 4,080 for that one. A gold, this is the Ultra Stars Gold Scottie Pippen mixed gem. It's only a pop 4, sold for 4,800. I've got him pulled up. There he is. This card's been on a wild ride. In 2010, it was 127 bucks. Where is my Cajun time machine? 11 years later, it's 6,600. And then here we are, what is that? About a year later, and it's 4,800. So who the hell knows? There are great 90s insert set collectors out there. My guess is this probably did not go to a Pippen collector. It probably went to a set collector who is trying to put together the Ultra Stars Gold. I don't know. Comment below if you won this card. I would like to know. That's just my educated guess. We see a lot of cards like the Ultra Stars Gold, the PMG Reds, the Beam Teams, the Scoring Kings. These cards are going into the hands more and more, not of PC guys, not of player collector guys, not of Mitch Richmond collectors and Sean Kemp collectors and Peyton collectors. They're going into the hand, and Abdur Rahims and Van Horns and Antoine Walkers and all these other guys and Damon Stoudemire's. They're going into the hands of set collectors who are trying to put together sets. While these prices have come down in the market, it's a great time to kind of alter your approach to the hobby. And we've seen a lot more people collect these insert and parallel sets from the 90s. It's really cool and fun to see. It's fun to, these cards are so interesting from the 90s. If you don't know anything about 90s basketball cards, or baseball or football for that matter, I highly suggest you go check it out. I do a lot of videos on my channel and here on the Luca Nation Network about 90s basketball, just because I find it fascinating. There's a story behind damn near every insert or parallel out there. Jordan BGS 8 does 4,800. A Kobe X-Fractor with that starburst pattern like we talked about, 5,040. The 2012 Steph Curry Prizm Silver. This card's been on a wild ride. 5,160 last night. Over the last 6 months, it's down significantly from 7,600. I believe this card got bonkers at one point. $13,700, 5,160 last night. So that is a painful lesson to learn. Down 62% since December of last year. That is a bloodbath. There's only 31 out there, and 13 of the 31, so a little bit less than half, a little bit more than a third, have sold over the last year. That's crazy. Interlake PSA 8 Jordan, 5160. Dual patch Jordan LeBron, 5520. This is the Kobe Fusion Titanium, not the number 241, but this is the number 250 Fusion Titanium. Jordan 8.5 sells for 5880. So the Jordan 8 sells for 4,800. 8.5 does 5880. Again, by the card, not the grade. You got to look at them to see which one truly was better and whether that was a good buy. Gold contenders, Trae Young, serial number 10, 6,000. LeBron Auto, 6,000. Kobe cracked ice, historic rookie crack ticket, serial number to 15, 6,300. Kobe Bryant Showcase. So Kobe Bryant Row 0, I believe. Yeah, Row 0 Showcase rookie card. These are not serial numbered, but they're not your typical rookie cards. The Row 0 being, I think, the rarest of those rows. I think there's 0, 1, 2. There might be 0, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Honestly, I've got to do a video on this Fleer Showcase nonsense and just kind of talk about all the different parallels and rows and seat numbers and all that other crap. 6,300 for that Kobe. I think I looked this guy up. Let's see. Yeah, there he is. So over the last 6 months, it's only popped 68 for a base card, but over the last 6 months, 4 sales. The card was 8,100 in April, got all the way down here to 6,300 on the last one, but that's about what you would expect. So that card seems to be steadying out and leveling off. The Jordan Prizm Jewel 6.5 does 6,300. The LaMelo Spectra Color Blast PSA 10, that's a rookie card, pop 9. I like the Color Blast. I'm not a huge Ultra Modern collector, but if I had to pick an insert that I like the most, blank slate, and then these Color Blasts, they're up there on my list for sure. I really like those cards. 6,600. Here's an interesting card. The 2003 Upper Deck Glass Focus Jordan BGS 9.5 Min Gem. We see this card a lot. I felt like I looked that up, but I guess I didn't. No, I guess I didn't. Oh well. Okay. That card, by the way, does 6,600. You have to trust me, it's come down a little bit over the last year or two. The Kobe Bryant Triple Patch Auto from National Treasure, 6,900. The first card that I lost, this is a card I should have pushed harder and I didn't. And I'm really kicking myself for not chasing this card. It's not a precious metal gem. It's the precursor to the precious metal gem. It's called the 1996 Fleer Metal Precious Metal. They're difficult to identify, honestly. You see all sorts of posts on Instagram and Facebook with relatively new collectors saying, is this a precious metal or is this a base? This is the precious metal. It's a very rare card. There's only 11 of this card in PSA 10 condition. It's the year before Metal Universe PMGs came out. So this is kind of like their effort to create a parallel. And it's the precursor, I guess, you know, to a prelude to the Metal Universe PMGs from 1997. This card sold for $6,900. I've got it pulled up here. Pretty much what we expected. I should have pushed harder and I didn't. It's pop 11. I don't know when I'm going to see another one. Probably it's going to be a while. If you really want to see something nuts, this card sold for $26,000 in February of this year. Let that sink in. This card sold for $26,000 in February of this year. Yikes. Sold for $6,900 last night. That is a correction right there, my friends. The blue PMG Retro Giannis. This is the second year Giannis. $7,200 for that one. We see this card all the time. The Classics Curry, serial number to 499, BGS 9.5 Auto, $7,200. Purple Prizm, Anthony Edwards. I looked this one up because this is not a high pop one. This is a serial number to 99. This card is a pop 8 in PSA 10. It came down to $7,800. The last one sold for $10,000 a couple days after Christmas. Now to $7,800. Interesting play there. Purple's just not the greatest color. Dual patch auto, 3 color patches for Jordan and Kobe from SP Game Used. I like SP Game Used stuff. I don't think I own a single card from SP Game Used, but I really like that product. $7,800 for that one. Fast break Prizm Doncic. Okay, so we got the fast break Doncic serial number to 75. We got the true purple Prizm Anthony Edwards number to 99. Both PSA 10s, both rookie cards selling for about the same price. Let's look up the Doncic. It sold for $8,100 last night. That's up. Okay, $7,500 was the last sale in August. I'm worried that if we look at 2 years, somebody paid $28,000 for this card, people. It just sold for $8,000. I worry about those people. I worry about the 2021 people who bought these cards. God have mercy. That is a huge loss on a card. God, dog, that's a huge loss on a card. What you can do with $28,000 right now is you could buy this whole row for $28,000. That's just put that in perspective. Kobe Bryant, $8,100. Kobe Bryant's on the cover, but it's a 2012 Prizm Hobby Box, $8,100. I've got this one pulled up. Yep. So that box is down 13% over the last 6 months. I know it's been crazier than that. At one point, If we look at the last 2 years, yeah, this box once sold for $18,000, sold for $8,100 last night, but it's sort of steadying out. If I had to say, yeah, I mean, over the last 3 months, it's right on the number, so nothing surprising there. $8,100 for that one. So many great rookies you can pull out of that. Obviously, you're looking for the golds, the silvers, and you're not going to get the greens. I think the greens are retail only, and this is a hobby box, so you're not going to pull any greens out of there. The greens are actually more rare than the silvers. A lot of people don't know that. But the golds are obviously what you're chasing. This card was cool. This is row 2. I'll give you a little prelude. This is card number 8 on our list, the 8th highest sold card last night in PWCC's weekly auction number 38. This is a printing plate. Printing plates are an interesting topic in the hobby. I think they're really cool. I don't own a printing plate, but this is a printing plate from 2004 Exquisite Collection with LeBron James auto. Now, here's what I don't know. Is that really LeBron James autograph, or is it some kind of imprinted thing on there? I don't know. Somebody would have to educate me. Like I said, I'm one of those people, and you're always going to get this from me. If I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to tell you I don't know what I'm talking about. So my question is that LeBron James autograph on that printing plate? Or is it just somehow they created a plate using an original autograph of LeBron James somewhere else? I don't know. Maybe that's a dumb question, but I don't understand how cards are printed either. So it is a 1 of 1. It's the cyan, which I hope I pronounced that right, which is blue basically. 8,100 for that 1 of 1. LeBron Refractor Bowman Chrome 9,000. Those are serial numbered to 300. Good looking card. We got the Kobe Starquest Gold. These cards got real popular about 6 months ago, and I'm sure they still are. Obviously, 10,200 leads one to believe they are still very popular. They are very hard to find. Those are serial numbered to 100. BGS 8 is actually a really good grade for these cards. Very tough to grade these cards because the gold foil on the edges and the corners is real condition sensitive. Let's see who Kobe's attacking in that picture. Who is number 30? I don't know any of those guys on that Wizards team. I probably should, but I can't really tell. This guy's put together, but it looks like Kobe's probably going to get the best of him in those old school Adidas. That's from 98, and that is the StarQuest Gold Kobe, 10,200. Another really beautiful looking card. This is great evidence that, ultra modern cards, while they may be printing too many parallels and too many cards, period, some of them are just really good looking cards. This is a fine example. 21 National Treasures, bronze parallel, Cade Cunningham, rookie card, serial numbered to 49. 3-color patch with 4 breaks, $12,600 for this card in that BGS 9 slab. Really good looking card right there. This year, I don't like it, but Cunningham's rocking a beard and a just giant unkempt afro. I don't know. You can tell by my haircut. I could not play basketball with hair everywhere. I couldn't even play basketball with sleeves on. I had to play sleeveless in a jersey. I couldn't stand it, but I don't know how people do it. Some people play with long sleeves and leg sleeves and long hair, dreads, giant afros. I got to be fast, man. You got to be aerodynamic. Like when you're a white shoot first, oversized point guard, you got to get all the speed you can. So I got to get rid of all that, man. I got to go to the bathroom before I play to lose weight. I got to shave my head. I shave my face. You got to be fast, man. A small socks, no big socks, no heavy shoes. You got to get all the speed you can get. But Cade Cunningham's probably good enough. He doesn't give a shit about all that stuff that I do. 97 Skybox EX 2001 Tim Duncan Essential Credentials Now, serial number to 75, PSA 7. This is a big boy here. 13,800 for a really, really high-end Tim Duncan rookie card. That seems like a pretty good price to me. I don't think I have that bad boy pulled up on here. The next card that I have pulled up on here, and let's look at this real quick, and then we'll talk about number 1 and 3 on our list, is the Jordan PSA 9. 16,200 last sold. Over the last 3 months, it's still going down 13%, almost 14%. Remember, 2,885 of these exist. So I don't know how many of those are cracking resubs. I bet it's a lot. I'm not going to say it's still not a very high pop card, but out of those 2,885, if you've got a PSA 9 and you think it looks like a PSA 10, and let's say it costs you $500 to grade the card, how many times would you try to get a $174,000 card on a crack and resub? Now, I know it's not real successful, but the pop is slowly growing. It's 322, so it's up 6 over the last 18, 19 months. So it is possible. How many of those 2,885, I want to know in the comments, how many of these 2,885 do you think have been cracked out of their label and tried to get a PSA 10, and then nobody turns their label into PSA and lets them know, hey, take this out of the pop report. People just don't do it because they're too busy. So are there 2,000? Are there 1,000? Are there 2,800? I don't know how many of these 2,885 actually exist. Nobody does. Let me know in the comments what you think. This is an interesting subject. I'd be interested to see what some of the hobby veterans and some of the experts in cracking and resubbing out there think. I'm not an expert. I do it, but I'm not an expert. Let me know how many really PSA 9s you think there are. We've got 2 gold 1-and-1 Ja Morant and Zions. These sold for a lot more than I thought they would. I, myself, don't know much about the 1-and-1 product. I know it's high end. I've heard mixed reviews. A lot of people like the timeless moments. We don't hear a lot of talk about the gold serial number to 10, but we know that's been real hot in the hobby lately. What do you think about the Zion selling for $11,400 more than the Ja Morant? Does it have something to do with the fact that this is Pop 2 and this is Pop 1? I don't know. They're both PSA 10. They're both really good action. I mean, that right there is a ridiculous picture. It makes Zion look like the body, but it looks like a 3% body fat, which I don't think is accurate. That is an insane photo right there. That's a great photo as well. Both of them doing what they do best. So $15,000 for the Ja Morant. $26,400 for the Zion. I'd take both Ja Morants for $30 before I'd take the one Zion for $26. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not buying any of these cards on the first row. I'm probably more down here is the kind of stuff I'm looking at. I'd rather have 4 of these, of the 11 Jordan Precious Metals from '96, than 1 of the Zion Gold 1-and-1s. But that's just the way that I collect. Let me know, guys, what you think in the comments. As I promised, Zion, Jordan, Ja, Tim Duncan, Cade Cunningham, Kobe, LeBron. So 7 different players in the top 7 cards. So again, we're seeing some variety in these PWCC auctions. Thank you guys for watching on this Monday, October 10th. We're going to try to get this video put out as soon as we can. Let me know in the comments what you think. What sold higher than you thought? What sold lower than you thought? If I got something wrong, let me know in the comments. I talk really fast and it's a lot, and I do no preparation whatsoever because I want to get this out quick and let you guys see what's going on in the market. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Let me know if you have any comments or observations. I love it. I want more engagement. I want more comments. I'm not getting enough engagement on Luca Nation Network. We need more. I demand it. I appreciate you guys watching. If you've watched this end, I truly appreciate your time. You could have spent it watching anything you wanted on YouTube, but you chose to watch me talk for 41 minutes. As always, subscribe to the Cajun Cardboard channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Lots of inventive, genuine, unique content on that channel, as well as the Luca Nation Network. You're probably getting 4 videos a week from me on the Luca Nation Network, including an every Monday PWCC recap like you just saw, and an every Friday Explore the Card episode where we take a look at a Jordan card from the 90s. And then you're probably getting 2 more midweek videos on Luca Nation Network from me as well. But I've also got stuff going up on the Cajun Cardboard channel. If you like soccer cards, I'm over there. If you like basketball, I'm still 99% basketball. So check that out. A lot of fantasy basketball, a lot of just pure basketball talk, and a lot of basketball card investing and collecting talk. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great week this week. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.